Yeah, so it was, yeah, I mean, it was so personal. I felt like if I ever abandoned it, it would be like I was abandoning myself and my sort of like, you know, I think I'm allowed to be here, you know what I mean? As we all are. And it just felt like, you know, the fact that the movie has some alienating top-line subjects is distracting, because ultimately it's about release and expression and kind of just, it's just, everyone's allowed to be here, you know? And so I was like, if I abandon this, then I abandon us all.
We just had an immediate comfort with one another. It felt like we'd known each other forever. Genuinely, I understand when people say that's platitude, but it's true, because you just feel like, oh, hi, where the you been? Like, thank goodness you're you, and thank goodness you're here. And I think because of that, I sort of knew that already would be the case. I mean, anyone who's going to make this film, you'd expect they'd have certain sort of emotional ingredients, and then to go and do it together, it was the only way to do it together, you know? It's like such a collaboration. The entire piece calls for that. And so in terms of trust, that didn't even really cross my mind. It was just hoping we could get as close to the truth every day as we could with the limitations we had. And that's the best thing. You don't know what's going to happen, but the danger is that you're not going to get it. But luckily we're both sort of psychotic in our pedantic natures of like, but we have to. So I don't know, like...
There's no other option.
There's no other option. Yeah. So kind of there's some safety, there's a real safety in knowing that you're working with someone who cares so much. And you hope that every director cares that much, but some people get to direct films and other people are remortgaging their houses and waiting 8 years, and there's a whole other relationship that comes with then having your first shoot day, you know.
It's weird because it was all I was working on for so long. Of course I was working on other people's films and whatever, but it was like, who am I without trying to make this movie? Who am I without like being like, I deserve this? Because we all do, because girls deserve this. Like, I need to just go do it again. I know what I want to do. I mean, my next movie is, I always prematurely say things, and it is silly because it raises stakes, and who knows if I make this next movie that I'm like thinking of, but I just want to keep working with Emmy, and I want to start like, this has encouraged me to understand that we can break it, and it's so much more fun to look at the sort of like shards of, I don't know, like preconceived notions about what female filmmakers should be talking about, and like and how long we should wait and who gives us permission. It's like, I feel like now that I've made the movie that was like, you know, nobody thought should be a movie, and it was like an unadaptable book, and it's just like, you know, too hard and too dark or whatever. I was like, it's the most euphoric, incredible, joyous experience watching Imogen at the end of the movie be like, okay. It's so meta. I feel the exact same way. I feel like it's, you know, Lydia gets to the end of her story and she feels like she's sort of floating and she's found her voice, and I feel the same way. I feel absolutely buoyant and ready to like rocket ship into the next project.